But anyway, the point of the matter is that, yes, Mark was waiting to see if you broke up with me. That way he could ask you out.
I think you're entirely wrong.
Well, yeah, but you also didn't think being white and having dreadlocks meant that, or not dreadlocks, cornrows meant that every single black guy would hit on you. They did. I keep telling you, in Baltimore, that means you date black dudes.
I don't care.
Yeah, like, no, it doesn't. That's racist. Maya, our black friend, went, yeah, that's what it means.
Maya's not black.
He is, it's just in a very Bryant Gumbel way.
That's what I said.
And
that in itself sounds kind of offensive.
Maya's a wonderful, wonderful man. I am blacker than him. I mean, he is a wonderful friend. He is someone who, if he needed help, like if he went, hey, James, my car broke down by the side of the road. I need someone to walk 14 miles with a can of gas to help me out. I'd be like, let me get my fucking shoes. Because, but yes, he is not, and he is proud of this fact. Because he said, hey, that's fine. It increases my life expectancy by about double. Then again, he is, I don't know. He is not any type of stereotype, is what I mean by this.
Yeah. He's a D&D nerd.
Yeah, he's a D&D nerd. He loves, he loves angry white boy music. I mean, he does.
That's true.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He is one of the single most cheerful, nice human beings I've ever met. He will generally give a damn about you directly after having met him. If you've known him for like 5 minutes, he will give a damn about you and what happens to you.
So he's like Rob, but with a tan.
Yeah. But no, it's just one of those things of, does not act like any stereotype.
Yeah, Maya's a really nice guy, and otherwise I'm having nothing to do with this discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I mean, to be fair, Rob, you could probably get away with saying whatever you want to because you're black.
Yeah, he is black.
Yes, according to the DMV, I'm black.
Yes.
So is their mother.
Yeah, according to a clothing company that mailed us something, my mother is black. It's good to know.
Well, with the last name Clay in Baltimore,
yeah,
the odds are good.
Yeah.
Let us be honest about that, at least.
Yeah, honestly, I've gotten some crap because of that. Because like, oh, your family were slave owners? No. My family was poor as shit. We were coal miners.
Yes.
I don't know why you all have the same name as me, but it's not my not my fault. It's definitely not my fault because that shit whatever it is, that shit happened a couple or over 100 years before I was born. So, have fun. Hell,
my family never had that kind of money. They didn't do that, and trust me, if they had, I would go back and have a strong talk with them. But
yeah, I mean, there's a large contingent of our mother's side of the family that were assholes, apparently.
Yeah, well, I think we all have that.
Yeah.
One side or the other.
Well, I mean, not even like anything like slave owners or anything. They were doctors and lawyers and shit. And there's somewhere in a book or something, you have a paper written by one of her ancestors on how any woman that openly, went out seeking an abortion should be put to death. Like, wow, well done. They should be executed for them because it was apparently a mental condition that he was asserting.
Most of my mother's family is from Texas. So,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
My mother's family, as far as I can tell, is from Georgia. So...
Can't tell by the accent that is so thick you actually have to wade through it.
It is not that thick! Oh my god!
It's fucking thick. Okay, tell me where the accent ends and where the nose speak begins.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I've heard it all my life.
That's why.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was actually trying to say before you fucking interrupted me, Talkerton.
Yes. No,
well, it is Jay, I mean...
Hey. I have to talk to myself for usually between an hour or two a day, depending on what I'm recording. I'm used to talking.
Or when you're doing the dishes.
Or when I'm doing the dishes, and I sit there doing cartoon character impersonations to keep myself from going abso-fucking-lutely insane.
And, you know, being able to talk to yourself for long periods seems to be very helpful with Another Century episode.
Yeah. At least that's turning out okay. I was hoping it would turn out okay.
I about peed sitting here listening to you last night.
Yes, last night I was recording, and she was sitting in the chair listening to me, and I checked the recordings. Her laughing actually comes in louder than my voice in a few places, but that's okay because there's usually during pauses.
No, it's great.
Because it doesn't go blah, 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 blah. Like, alright, I did something right.
Yes. No, it's great. Don't worry about it.
The peanut gallery is good because it lets me know when I'm on my, on my A game.
Donde está, Rob?
I don't know.
I'm heading back now with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, good, because what I really, 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 really need to do is go back to the blacksmith shop, wherever the hell that is, and drop off this bed for you.
Okay.
But instead, what I'm doing is, sitting here lighting up gardens so they grow faster.
Has Rob moved into the blacksmith shop?
No, but that's a nice, good central location where I can drop shit off.
Yeah, eventually we'll build a house that is like a centralized stuff location.
Yeah, we always get around to that eventually.
Yeah, or we don't, and say we will.
Well, I'm back. Now I just have... there's the blacksmith.
This should be enough for...
Well, I'm not at the blacksmith shop. I have to go find it.
Alright.
Okay. Well, you'll find me there too, so I think.
But you won't see me.
Are you invisible?
It's true.
Well, Rob got it.
No, I was about to say, no, she's the Beatles.
Oh.
I am the Beatles.
All of them.
Good. More space in the chest. Let me take care of that.
Oh, but anyway, so back on the topic. Your mom has a horrible accent. Your mom has a horrible, thick, goddamn accent that you could choke a mule with.
If you say so, I never really noticed.
You can't hear it because you were forced to live with it your entire life.
I didn't have much of an accent.
Most people that... No, you don't have any accent.
No, you don't.
You've never had an accent. You don't sound anything remotely like your mother.
I was about to say, apparently Lane has decided that since I moved up, I have more of a northern accent now, but I don't... Well, granted, I hear myself every day, so I don't think I've changed.
No, you don't have an accent. She has an accent. It's mild, but she does.
Oh, God, yeah, I know Lane has an accent. She has that Southern Belle accent going on, and it works well for her.
Yeah.
Because it is a very gentle accent, and it's soothing as shit.
She has a nice accent. But, your mom has a very abrasive, very painful accent.
Everything about my mom is abrasive and painful.
Well, I filled up that chest.
Where the hell is the blacksmith shop? I keep getting lost.
Well, look for name tags, because I am in it.
I'm walking away. Look, an entire field of radishes. Watch as we walk away, and don't pay any attention.
Now you'll have to worry about Fraggles.
It's true. God damn it, Nappa, nobody's gonna get that.
This isn't going to end, folks.
Ever.
Well, no, it'll eventually end, but I just mean for, like, a while we're going to be stuck on
there's ExVee. Hi.
There's a cow
We
following
haven't generated too many monsters in the village tonight. Have we lit it up or something?
Yeah.
Have you not seen the 10 fucking million torches I've been laying down?
Nope, I've been staring at the ground building roads.
Have you not...
I haven't looked up from dirt and gravel for the past 20 minutes. This is going to be the most boring shit I've recorded in ages. Watch as I dig out dirt in order to fill in a gap in the road. Woo!
I found you, Rob.
Hi.
You're wearing a pretty skirt.
They are fancy chainmail pants.
Alright, you might want to back up. Here's a bed.
Where'd you get the chainmail pants?
He found them in the dungeon.
In the dungeon.
The flying dungeon.
Huh. You actually survived going there?
Oh, yeah.
It's
easy.
Rob. Of course he did. I mean...
Well, no. Rob is the one who finds things, but those things usually kill him, too.
Yeah. Not lately. Lately, he's just been like fucking Adventure Rob and living.
And this is why we need to get him
Adventure Rob.
This is why we need to get him a computer he can record on.
I was just going to say, once Rob can start recording Minecraft, his series has to be called Adventure Rob.
Yes.
Yay! I did a thing.
Yes.
Yes! Yes, you can!
Adventure Rob.
For some reason, I am struck by the overwhelming desire for a cigarette. That's really weird.
So you were really excited by Adventure Rob then?
Yeah, apparently.
That's disturbing.
I don't know. Maybe it's all of the torches.
It's probably the torches.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when you give up smoking, even years later, every now and then, you'll just be like, I want a fucking cigarette.
Oh, yeah. I've given up, or I have not smoked
Yeah,
a lot longer than you have.
Well,
And
that was more a comment to, the people with us who have, as far as I know, never smoked.
No, never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. My mom smoked. My dad smoked too when they first got married.
Yeah.
I think my mom smoked before that. But they both quit either shortly before or shortly after I was born.
Yeah.
But then when I was about 4 years old, we were living. Okay, we moved around a lot when I was growing up. And we had been in Tennessee for a while.
I'm sorry.
But we did. Well, that's where I am right now. That's
I know,
not the point,
that's
though.
why I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's not at all the point, though. We'd been living in Tennessee for a while, but we decided we were going to move back up around Chicago to be near my dad's family. So he went ahead of us to get things set up, and me and my mom stayed here, living at her parents' house. And that was for 3-4 months maybe. It's hard to tell. I had a bad perception of time as a child.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We all did.
but during that time that they were separated, she started smoking again and didn't let anybody know.
Yeah.
Except for my sister, who she also let smoke, even though my sister was like 15.
Of course.
Oh,
monsters.
I started when I was 14, I'm not gonna lie. My parents managed to not find out about it until I was like 16 or 17. And my mother's just like, alright, how long have you been smoking? Blah, years. She's like, well, I can't make you quit now. I don't want to deal with that. Like, yay?
Okay, I fell down a hole.
The funny part about that is it was,
You fell in my mom?
Yeah, apparently. The funny part about that is I started smoking because my martial arts teachers were like, you are constantly hyperactive and nervous. For the love of God, smoke this, calm down, go sit over there. This is great. And I'm like, okay. But it had nothing to do with the fact that my parents smoked at all, actually. I mean, aside from that was an easy place to get them. It was just my martial arts teacher going, just smoke, damn it. Good/bad influence, but then again, I guess they treated me like a damn adult anyway, so it didn't matter. That's why I like them, because, when you're a teenager and an adult treats you like an adult, they're your favorite fucking person ever.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm fairly good with teens and preteens. I just fucking hate them because they're still children to me.
I don't view there being any real difference between a teen, a preteen, and an adult. Because I don't really care very much about any of them.
Well, I'm saying
in that case, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Well, I'm saying I consider them a child as far as the I don't like children thing.
I can get along. I actually get along very well with teens and preteens because I do that. Well, I remember when I was their age, I appreciated actually being treated like I wasn't retarded. I just know that in spite of that fact, 90% of them are.
Well, I tend to treat them like adults, though. Like I said, I don't like them as I still perceive them as being.
You also don't like adults either.
Well, that's true, but I'm just kind of the mindset of, well, I'm going to treat them like I treat every fucking body else, and if they're too goddamn stupid to know what the fuck I'm talking about, they can go to hell.
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah,
because I'm a wonderful person, guys. Fucking great.
Awesome. Yeah, of course, all the adults I knew when I was a teenager, aside from my parents, were horrible fucking examples. Alright, let's go with, like I said, one of my best friends, my best friend's mom actually, had given up both of her children because the courts made her, after she got arrested for, basically part of her parole hearing was apparently that she was not allowed to see her children again. Except, on certain holidays. Like, how bad is it that the court tells you you're not allowed to go near your children? You know, especially that was during the 80s to a woman. You know, courts always favored the female at the time.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the father was actually in jail for the other. Well, for the other other part of that robbery. So you know, it wasn't exactly like the whole family was. You know, the whole family was screw-ups. But
They
yeah,
weren't very
my
good.
house?
but no, my one friend's mom had been of the opinion of, here, what's this? Well, it's this alcoholic drink called liquid cocaine. Alright, you realize I'm 14, right? Oh, don't worry, it's fine. Alright. I made all of the bad decisions when I was a teenager. Well, most of the bad decisions when I was a teenager, and then later on went, I'm just gonna do this responsibly now. Because if you don't, that's when you become an alcoholic. When you're a teenager, you're a rebel. When you're an adult, you're an alkie.
It's true.
And, you know, I had no desire to become an alkie, considering that runs in my family.